really chasing a meal. These bitches is tripping and mad at I'm winning. Why do y'all stay in y'all feelings? I'm never slipping for attention. I use that third eye. Y'all got me fucked up, yeah, y'all tripping. Mean every word that I'm saying, ain't catching no lie. Talking and I'm steady bitter. Yeah, I'm really chasing a million. Yeah, I'm really chasing a million. I'm on the rise, I know they surprised. Look at my eyes, I ain't telling no lies. I'm chilling laid back, yeah, I'm just a whole vibe. And I just stay coolin' like one of the guys. Why do y'all stay in y'all feelings? I'm never slipping for attention.
Enough information. I don't have it all. I don't have all the answers, but it takes all of us. And I'm starting to see some of those pieces come together. And like I said, hats off to those in the school system, to the elected officials, in every city that are realizing that it's going to take more than the norm or what we have done in the past, because it's gotten worse. And so in order to make a change, like I said, it's going to take some drastic measures.
So what I wanted to ask you, right, about you being a returning citizen, right? How were you able to get connections to go back into the prisons or into the system to speak? That was something that's like, it's very, I'm curious about that.
Well, I know one, and we're actually offered. I'm part of the McShin Foundation, right, in Richmond, substance use treatment program. They have an intensive program, and they have supportive housing. One of the key components why the McShin Foundation is so successful in the country with their substance use program is because they implement peer support, right? All of the staff, which I am now a staff member, were once participants in the program. And in doing that, not only do you empower the individual and make them feel good, but you also shed light and hope onto the person that's just coming into the program, right? It's all about the hope shot. Like people, I was doing referrals for a mental health agency up here in Richmond, and I was seeing hundreds of people every day trying to get them into an intensive outpatient program for substance use. I'm talking about, I was on Chamberlain, I was everywhere, Southside, wherever there were people in need, that's where I was, right? And people were like, you see hundreds of people every day, yet you haven't signed up but 18 people for the program. And they said, what is it that keeps them from coming into treatment? And I said, it's the hope shot. I said, if we don't offer something to them to take away the pain and what they're trying to cover up, pain they're trying to cover up, why would I come out of it? Like, where's the hope at it? Where's the hope shot? I'm out here on the street. I'm homeless. I don't have anything. I don't even have a cell phone, right? And I'm living under bridges, alley. Those are the places I would go to, right? To offer a place to stay, food, hope, right? But a lot of times, if the hope isn't instilled, I don't, for my own self, I don't want to leave what's making me self-medicate and not have to deal with the realities of life if I don't feel like it's going to get better. And that's why I said ending the stigma in our own community and speaking life into people instead of speaking those demeaning words, those derogatory names that we put on people suffering with addiction and mental health. We need to start doing that, and we need to push that. We need to push more love. Like I said, I can't stress it enough. The things have become drastic, and we're losing children. We're losing a battle that we shouldn't have to fight. We shouldn't be fighting with each other. I hate to see that in my community, but yeah.
So going into the when you go speak inside of the jails and the prisons, is the main topic about addiction, or do you have any other topics that you touch on as well?
Well, it depends on what I'm going into the jail setting for. Like when I went into the juvenile detention center, a lot of times those young men weren't in there for drugs. They were in there, juvenile lifers for violent crimes or whatever. I would go in as a hope shot for the that change can happen, to give that hope shot. Look at me. You know what not to do, but also that if you stay focused and stay persistent and humble yourself, you can got your higher power, because a lot of people, we can't put religion on them. So I speak about higher power and spirituality, having a relationship with someone outside of yourself to help pull you out of what you're currently in. because we get ourselves in this mess, but we got to find a way to come out. And a lot of times that's more than what we have inside. And I talk about that in my book too, and the last part, which talks about the hidden treasures. Like I had to have that spiritual connection in order for that life to come out, in order for that shine to come out. I had to decrease so that he may increase, and so that that love could be spread. So going into